BCCI Treasurer Anirudh Chaudhry has withdrawn his affidavit against Board Secretary Anurag Thakur in the perjury case. The decision regarding the perjury case against Anurag Thakur came up in the meeting, and what we have learned from our sources is that Anirudh will be withdrawing his affidavit against Thakur. Remember, last week former BCCI President N. Srinivasan moved the Supreme Court seeking criminal prosecution of Thakur under perjury charge over his false affidavit and plethora of misleading statements in the court. Joining me now more for this story is our consulting editor Boria Majumdar. Boria, there seems to be some sort of a deal that has been brokered, isn't it?
Ankit, I spoke to, and I asked Mr. Manohar this question, that your second in command seems to, and your third in command are involved in a perjury case where one incriminates the other for perjury. How do you want to run an institution? He said, we have solved the problem, and the problem has been solved in this manner, that Anirudh Chaudhry will withdraw the affidavit that he had signed, which N. Srinivasan had furnished in the Supreme Court. So clearly, as you can understand, Anirudh Chaudhry sort of breaking away from the N. Srinivasan group. So N. Srinivasan further stands cornered, and that's how Anirudh Chaudhry and Anurag Thakur will reconcile to working together. So clearly under Shashank Manohar's presidency, you see that N. Srinivasan gets further and further cornered. That's what the real news point is, that Anirudh Chaudhry withdraws the affidavit that he had signed in favor of N. Srinivasan against Anurag Thakur the moment Shashank Manohar becomes president. So now, within the BCCI itself, Mr. Srinivasan does not seem to even have the support of his former ally, Anirudh Chaudhry, the treasurer.
Thank you so much, Boria, for bringing us all those details. As Boria was mentioning, thinning support for former BCCI President N. Srinivasan in the new setup.